Hey guys, this is Louis back with another video. Today we had to talk about how I lose weight, okay? How I lost the weight, how I went from this guy over here to this guy over here, So real quick, I'm just gonna let you know, I never been a big guy. I always been slim. When my sons was born, I wanted to be a good father and I wanted to be there in their life. So it was hard to go to the gym and go to work and take care of them. So that was the biggest problem for me. I couldn't go to the gym and take care of them and go to work because they wasn't sleeping. They wasn't giving me the time to work out either. Plus, my wife is going to work. I don't have somebody home to help me. So that was the biggest problem. So boom, my sons was born. I gained some weight. Then after a couple months, around like when COVID hit, like right before COVID hit, because I started working out again and then COVID hit. So made it even worse because now you don't have an excuse at all. You really don't have an excuse. But even before COVID hit, I already started getting my stuff together. I already started working out. But then it hit right like maybe a month or a couple weeks into me getting my stuff together, right? So today I just want to talk about what I did. I'm not telling you to do exactly what I did, but I'm telling you what worked for me, right? So boom. The first thing I did to lose the weight was I cut out all sugars immediately. I went to the fridge. Like I tell you, I was with my before I started, I was playing with my sons one day. We recorded a video with me dancing and playing with my sons, and I saw a little belly, and I was like, "Nah, this ain't me. I never had in my life. Never had a belly." I said, "Man, this dad bod starting to come around." So I was like, "No, we ain't for this. I'm all for health. I don't body shame nobody, but I understand health and fitness. And I want to be healthy. So I'm not the type of person that's gonna be trying to be, oh yeah, I get my dad bod, and nah, I'm thinking about, okay, how I can live long enough to chill with my kids. I want to be able to see their kids have kids and their kids have kids. So I was like, no way, nope, we gotta go to the gym, we gotta go work out, we gotta go get shredded. You know what I'm saying? So boom, from there, in the photo I show you, in this photo right here, I was about maybe 196, and then now I stay around 168 to 175 the most, and I fluctuate from there, just depend on how much I eat or how much water I drink and stuff. But so all I did was I saw the video, I say, yep, gotta go. So boom, I ended up going to the fridge. I grabbed a garbage bag. I cleaned out the fridge. Went to the store. I bought all kinds of different stuff, unsweetened almond milk. I bought cream of wheat. I bought oatmeal. I bought whole wheat bread, whole wheat rice, a whole lot of water because I wasn't drinking no juice. If it wasn't water, I wasn't drinking it. And I was reading everything, making sure nothing don't have no sugar. Now, by this time, I wasn't even certified yet. It's just I knew certain things that need to be done, right? So boom, I went, cleaned all these things out, bought some vegetables, fruit, and then also I bought multivitamins because I know, I'm like, okay, if my body, I've been eating pizza, I've been eating McDonald's, I've been eating all kinds of times of the day, I've been doing whatever. And I was like, I know one thing for a fact. I ain't no doctor, but I know one thing. Your body needs vitamins and minerals to operate. So I know that if you're not eating the right foods, your body not getting them. So, common sense. I'm like, okay, I want to get my vitamins, my multivitamins. I want to get fish oils. I want to get like a green mix. A green mix just in case days I don't get my vegetables in and stuff like that. So after I got all these different things, I got my fruits and my vegetables and all that stuff from the store. boom, I downloaded an app. It's called Phoenix. A Phoenix app is a workout app because I always liked body weight training, and I liked his workouts. Chris Harrier. I'm not sponsored by them or nothing, anyways. But like I said, it was a really good app for me because I liked the type of training, and I didn't want to, even if I could have did my own workouts, I just didn't want to take time out of the day to create it. So I was like, okay, if I could at least find somebody who know what they're doing already, I'll work through that. So at least that could take the one pressure off of me. Because like I said, I got to take care of my kids. I got to prepare my food. I got to, so I just wanted a part of it to be a little bit like, okay, boom, it's already prepared for you. So I went to Getaway. I said, okay, boom, got the app. The app was like $9 a month or something like that. I started doing the app. Boom. Now, like I said, it was around, kind of around COVID-19 time. So, when right before when I started working out, everybody was still at work. Okay, so I was working out, doing my running, yeah, but then we had to stay home. So what I would do is I would, like I said, started intermittent fasting. So I cut out all the foods. I cut out all the sugars. I bought my multivitamins and stuff like that, and I started intermittent fasting. So I wouldn't eat till like 12 o'clock. And my last meal would be around like 8. Okay. And I also already knew, like I said, I wasn't certified yet, but I already knew about being in a calorie deficit. I already knew these things. So I knew in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm intermittent fasting and I got to make sure this. I got to do that. The only thing I didn't do right was I wasn't breaking my fast with something small first. Something small like a protein, like a chicken, like 4 ounces of chicken or something small just to prepare my body, for the real food. But I was intermittent fasting, and then I was working out 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, so when I first start, the first thing I did was I started with running. So after I bought all my foods, I bought all my multivitamins. First thing I did after I bought all of them was I started running, and I started going outside and run. The reason why was because I know my lungs and my heart, I need them to be able to work out. Like when you're working out and you get tired or you get winded or you feel like you can't breathe. So I was like, okay, I need to wake them up. I need to wake up my insides. It ain't even about my muscles right now. In my head, I was like, you know what? I need the internal part of me to be up, to be ready for the next step, which is the working out and the building the muscle and stuff. So I started running, right? So the first week, I cleaned out the fridge. I bought the foods. I bought my multivitamins and stuff. I start to take my multivitamins and start to eat clean for a couple of days, for almost a week before I started doing any running. Then I started running and making sure I eat them clean and taking my multivitamins. Then I started adding the exercise in. So now I'm eating good, running, exercising. Right? And that's how I started. And every day faithfully. Sometimes, I'm gonna tell you guys this. Another thing, I was doing ab exercises like every day. Because like I tell you, my core was what made me want to work out. So I was like, man, I gotta get rid of this. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing abs. Like I would do my weight, my actual workout, my body weight training. Cause like I said, around COVID, I didn't have no weights. I didn't buy no weights. So I would do my body weight training. Then when my wife comes home, because she's in the military and she still had to go to work even if it was COVID. So she come home, I would go running. I would run a couple miles. Of course I started with 1 mile first and then I worked my way up. But I would go out running, and then what I would do, then I would come back and I would do some abs. So I work out, go out running, come back, do some abs. And like I was extremely focused. When I tell you I was extremely focused, I was focused on losing this weight. I'm getting shredded. Again, I was like, no, I gotta get this weight off of me. This ain't me. I don't feel good. And then, when work started, I kept going. Like I was like, okay, I could go to work. If I work at this time, then I work out at this time. If I work at this time, then I work out at this time. And I'm going to run still, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But then while I was on COVID, I got certified because I I lost the weight. I actually was already looking good in like 3 months. I was already looking good. So I was like, man, everybody's telling me I need to start to become certified and stuff like that. So, I end up doing my certification through NASM. And then I started right as soon as COVID was over, I started working at LA Fitness. And that worked so much perfectly because I go to work, I work at a gym, so I have no excuse to not work out. And that's just how it played out. And I also started boxing. So I was boxing even before COVID. Like I think right like before COVID was completely over, the boxing gym was open, right? Like before that. Like they were starting to open. Little places were starting to open back up. And I was like, yeah, this is perfect for me. And I always love boxing. So I was like, cool. And I would box twice a day. I know in your mind, you might be like, man, how are you doing all of this? Listen, so the boxing gym opened at 6 o'clock in the morning. I would wake up, go to the gym, train. I'll come back home, bathe, take care of the kids, this. And if depending on how I'm feeling from the earlier session, because when I go boxing, I don't just box, I do strength and conditioning as well. But I was trying to take it seriously. I really was learning, really was training. It wasn't about the workout for me. For the boxing part wasn't about the workout. I was actually training for it, right? And so I would go train strength and conditioning, and I'll come home, take care of my kids. Depending on how I feel, I'd work out again. Then, of course, shower, boom, 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 I'm chilling. And then I go back around, the boxing gym would open again around 6 o'clock. I would go back at 6 when my wife come home and train again at the boxing gym. And then on the days when they not open, that's the days I would do my running and do stuff like that. You feel me? And then when I started working at LA Fitness, I had to cut it down to 1. But what I used to do, I would wake up early in the morning, go to the boxing gym, come home, shower. Then I was paying for daycare, then we paying for daycare. So it was, we didn't have to worry too much then. But like I said, I would do that, go to work. I work in the gym. So guess what? On my lunch break was like 2 hours. So I would make sure I run or work out or whatever I want to do, and then eat, shower. I get showers inside the gym. So shower, get ready to come back to work from lunch, and that's how it was. That's how it went. But in the beginning, all I did, I cleaned out the fridge, bought all my good food, cut out all sugars, was watching to make sure none of the stuff that I was buying was extremely processed. And I didn't weigh no food. I didn't count no calories, nothing. I just eyeballed it and work out hard. And I was in my head, I was like, okay, this looked like a good amount. I might be, this should be in a calorie deficit right here. You know what I'm saying? Plus how crazy I was eating, I knew this would help, because I'm like, man, I was eating so crazy. This gonna help me. Even if it don't help me forever, it gonna help me for a certain amount of time. I will, I need some weight off. If I plateau, then we'll figure it out then. But for right now, cut out all sugars, make sure nothing ain't too salty, make sure nothing ain't too processed. Make sure every meal has veggies, make sure I eat my fruits. Then make sure I'm running, I'm doing my cardio. I was doing cardio all the time. I do cardio all the time, and I love cardio. I love cardio. Even up to this day, I still, do my cardio. I love my cardio. And then body weight training. And then when I had the chance to start going to a gym, I started adding weights. boxing, and that was an intermittent fasting. Making sure I eat around like 12, and I wouldn't eat around until around, I wouldn't eat after 8 or 9. I wouldn't pass that. I would go 7:30 and all I could eat, but I wouldn't go past 8 or 9 o'clock. I'll eat at 12, break my fast, and my last meal will be around like 8 or 9 o'clock. So that's it, man. That's all I did. That's all I did. I didn't do no counting, no calories. I bought a scale to check my weight to see if I'm losing weight, but I didn't, counting calories. I didn't have the patience for that. Like I said, I wasn't certified to the point where I was like, a lot of the things I know now, I knew then, so that was it, that's all I did. And then boom, we jack, baby. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, man. Just set your mind. Just set your mind. Hey, I don't like this, and change it. If you don't like something, you change it. You have to make the change with yourself for the things to change. And that's all I did. If you guys have any more questions, comment below. If you didn't really understand certain things, comment below. Let me know. And I hope you guys have a good day. And I hope and pray that God bless you with health and strength and fitness and longevity and long life. And, I hope to see you guys again really soon. I be posting almost every day. So please subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.